the chairman this time to approach the podium and welcome us. And if you're just joining us, please our mobile phones on the silent mode, please.
The President of the 10th Senate, His Excellency Senator Godswill Akpabio, ably represented by Senator Binus Yaro, my distinguished colleagues who have found time to be here regardless of the fact that the Senate is on recess. I thank all of you for this wonderful show of solidarity. The Honorable Minister of Finance, I'm told he is represented. The DG of SEC, as well as other chief executives that are here, too numerous to mention. My friends, I've seen Senator Caleb. We welcome you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I warmly welcome you to this crucial gathering convened by the Committee on Capital Market to address this very important and very thorny issue of unclaimed dividend in our country. Today we are here to confront the pressing issues of unclaimed dividend funds, a challenge that significantly impaired our financial markets and the broader economy. This forum presents an invaluable opportunity for us to engage in productive dialogue and explore viable solutions. Let me seize this moment to exchange ideas that will pave the way for decisive action. The issue of unclaimed dividend persists due to several factors, including challenges in identity management within the capital market, multiple subscriptions, and historical inadequacies in capturing subscribers' information during the era of paper certificate dividend warrants. These long-standing issues have compounded the problem of unclaimed dividends. However, substantial efforts are underway to address these challenges through the adoption of the electronic dividend payment. The ongoing reforms of the electronic dividend portal, overseen by the Electronic Dividend Mandate Committee and NIBSS, aims to enhance its functionality and user-friendliness. The objective is to significantly enhance the investor experience and reduce the incidence of unclaimed dividend. Despite these efforts, we continue to grapple with significant volumes of unclaimed dividend, even within major companies like MTN Nigeria, which underwent a digital offering with extensive documentation. This underscores the persistent nature of the issues across various sectors. Under CAMA provisions, unclaimed dividends that remain unsettled for 15 months after subscription are required to be returned to the issuing company. Subscribers, shareholders retain the right to claim these dividends within 12 years of declaration. After this period, unclaimed dividends are deemed statute barred and forfeited by the shareholders. To address these challenges comprehensively, SEC has implemented various measures, which I'm sure the DG will address by the time he's making his remark. So we have enough concerns that have continued to grow following the federal government of Nigeria's decision to securitize all unclaimed dividends and dormant account balances of up to 6 years in the economy. In the 2020 Finance Act, the management of unclaimed dividends and dormant account balances have been captured as part of other provisions intended by the federal government of Nigeria to mitigate Nigerians' fiscal realities and economic crunch. Today's public hearing is dedicated to addressing critical issues surrounding unclaimed dividends funds in Nigeria capital market. We will deliberate on regulatory reforms aimed at enhancing transparency and efficiency in dividend payment, addressing the impact of multiple subscription on investors' rights, and implementing measures to reduce unclaimed dividends. Our goal is to foster a robust investment environment that upholds investors' confidence and market integrity. Today, the banking sector is recapitalizing, and Nigerians are finding it almost difficult to believe in the capital market. Part of the reason for this is because of this issue of unclaimed dividend. But I believe that once we restore the confidence of Nigerian investors back in the sector, this sector will still grow far more than expected. In conclusion, I anticipate insightful discussions that will guide us towards effective resolutions on unclaimed dividends fund and elicit further legislative interventions. Thank you for your attention and participation in this very important dialogue. May God bless all of us.
Thank you very much.
Is there anybody here that we need to recognize? If not, we will summarize and conclude. Yes, which agency is that? Okay. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much, sir. Good afternoon, distinguished senators. My name is Catherine Wosu, the Managing Director of Africa Prudential PLC. My appeal is this. Please, let it not look as if I'm sending the senators on an errand. But I want to share an experience. I manage Boa Cement, and the company too is worried about unclaimed dividend, and they decided to do a roadshow within Sokoto State where they were based. And what we discovered were that a lot of the investors there were employees of different ministries. And their understanding at that point was that they were deducting their money. They invested the money in cement, in Boa Cement, which is cement company of Northern Nigeria then. But they never knew anything about investment. So when we went for that particular roadshow, as we were speaking, they were looking at us as if we were saying a lot of things strange. A lot of them brought the dividend warrant and said they were receiving these things, but they never knew what it meant, and they didn't know what to do with it. And I tell you, even the educated among them had this problem. I met with a retired judge, and he said, well, he understood that they bought shares for him, but as he was receiving these things, he didn't know what to do with them. So my appeal to these distinguished senators is that you are from different constituencies, because SEC has been doing a lot of roadshow, but they cannot fund it alone. They can go to state capital and do roadshow, and then people around will come. But if you don't get the grassroots involved, a lot of people, even if you publish the list in the national dailies, they will not see it. You do it on the radio, they may not hear. You put it on the website, they will not see it. But if they have somebody from their locality telling them that this is what happened, a lot of this unclaimed dividend will be solved. If you decide to take out the unclaimed dividend today and take it to ground zero level, by the time the issuers declare dividend, we'll start all over again. So I'm appealing to you, distinguished members, please use your constituencies to help SEC and the registrars. It pains me that the registrars are the ones at the hot seat, because that is our role. It is God that saved me from EFCC detention. When I was the compliance officer of Africa Prudential, practically every week I'll have to be at EFCC. In fact, when Mrs. Rufai was at EFCC, I became a partner. Almost every week, I'll be bringing somebody to EFCC. I became a civilian police, arresting imposters and taking them to EFCC. So please, we want to let the money go. We want it to go to the investors. This morning, as I was on my way here, I got a frantic call from an issuer. He said one of their investors called. He said he received some money that he does not know where it came from. And what happened is that one of the initiatives that we did, which is the clearinghouse number, using it to merge account, we were able to get this man's bank details, and we paid him his dividend from 2014 till date. When he saw large money, he started screaming. He had to call the issuer, and the issuer called me, and I checked. I said, it is the man's unclaimed dividend from 2014. You can see the excitement in the heart of this man. He was so happy. And that kind of a person can go back to invest that money in the market, because he knows that no matter it has taken so long, he will still get his benefits. Thank you very much.
Madam, thank